Hi, Darcy Tirsia. If I pronounce your pseudonym correctly, I am an atheist, and I don't think I fit the description that you made in your video. I will admit that there are a lot of atheists that do fit this description, but I'm not one of them. I do fit the first point. I believe there's no God. I think that's the definition of an atheist, but not many of the others. Second point, on second point, be angry. Well, I don't think I'm usually angry. I get angry about some things, but not necessarily about in discussions about the existence of God. Point 3, be incoherent. Well, I hope I'm not. I try not to be incoherent. The point 4, never say what you're for. Yeah, just say what you're against. Well, I think in some of my videos I've tried to say what I'm for. I could just express that very briefly. I'm a humanist. But what does that mean? That means that I believe in the capacities of human beings to solve their own problems without any supernatural guidance, and that we can make progress by knowing ourselves better and knowing what humanity is about and consists in, rather than and in thinking for ourselves rather than in taking something we find in a book or that the priest tells us. Point 5, wear sunglasses or a ski mask. Well, I will admit that in one of my videos I was inspired by those guys who who catch sunglasses on their face. So I tried to do this as a stupid stunt in one of my videos, but it didn't really work. So that really covers point number 6 as well, because I will admit that I did try a stunt, but it wasn't very successful, so I'm not a very good atheist in that sense. Point 7, never answer questions. Well, you ask me some questions and I'll answer them. I don't think I avoid them. Number 8, never admit you're wrong. On this point, I think I'm quite ready to admit that I'm wrong. I consider that I'm only actually interested in one thing, that's the truth. My approach is philosophical, and I try to think for myself, and there's no belief I have that is sacred. Nothing that I'm not willing to re-examine, although some of my beliefs are quite strong convictions, and as they're founded in a lot of thinking and a lot of reading. I have no pictures of Richard Dawkins, nor do I have any desire to have a picture of Richard Dawkins on my wall. Actually believe that I'm not just something quite different to some YouTube atheists. I'm not a great fan of Richard Dawkins. I think he's a great biologist, but I think on the subject of atheism sometimes he gets a little, how can I say, irrespectful and dismissive and arrogant, and I don't believe it's the right approach. I don't feel angry with believers, and I don't believe that they're stupid and so on. So I believe in an attitude of respect towards believers, and to discuss with them and to try and make progress on both sides in terms of our understanding of the other, the person who believes, if you're an atheist, or the person who doesn't believe, if you're a believer. And point 10 was that the person doesn't know what atheism is, and then or the person says that the other person doesn't know what atheism is and then doesn't explain it. Well, atheism, problem with atheism is that it finishes in ism, so you have the idea that it's a kind of dogma, but atheism really is a negative label. It means that person who's speaking just doesn't believe in God. That means they can believe in a lot of other very different things between atheists. So atheists are very different people, in fact. Well, that's it. I think that's about it. I think you'll see that that atheists are quite diverse, quite a diverse group, and certainly they don't fit into all your categories, or very many of your categories. I've seen plenty of believers who are angry, who are incoherent, who wear sunglasses, who perform stunts, who never answer the questions you ask them, and that's I'd say more constant for the believers, who never admit they're wrong, who have pictures of Jesus on their walls, and very often who have very poor knowledge of what they believe in, and they're not able to explain it to people. So that's it. My contribution from an atheist.